Build Great Faith, Cultural Building of the Second Home Part 1. Xiefeng. The type of faith will decide the type of soul, the type of soul will decide the type of culture, and the type of culture will decide the way of life and production and the operation mechanism of society. The cultural construction in the second home of Lifechanyuan has a direct bearing upon our way of life and production and operation mechanism of society, and has a direct bearing upon whether we can ascend to the highest realm of life and realize our ultimate ideal. The paramount principle for the cultural construction of the second home is the building of great faith, the great faith in Buddha and the greatest creator, the great faith in Jesus Christ, Buddha Sakyamuni, immortal Lao Tzu, the Prophet Muhammad, and the great man Mao Zedong, and the great faith in the guide Xiefeng. Without these three great faiths, it will be impossible to build healthy culture, and people will lose their direction, and will fall asunder and plunge into chaos. The resulting internal strife will waste time, energy, material, and mental efforts. As a result, it will be impossible to pioneer the era of Lifechanyuan, in which the worthy person can fully utilize his talents. The whole world is like one family, no one will keep lost articles found on the roadside, and the houses need not be bolted at night, in which everything will be in complete harmony, the weather will be good for harvest, and everyone will be happy, free, and pleasant, and in which all methods are unified into one general principle and all religions are unified into one uniform religion. What is great faith? Great faith is complete belief and trust without any suspicion. Great faith means trusting what you understand and what you do not understand for the moment. Every Chanyuan celestial must read The Greatest Creator thoroughly, and then read Revelation in connection with his or her life experience, so as to build great faith in the greatest Creator. Without the great faith, it is like water without source and wood without root. Every Chanyuan celestial must read Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, and Gospel of Judas and have profound knowledge of Diamond Sutra, Heart Sutra, and Tao Te Ching, worship Muhammad and Islamic spirit, learn Mao Zedong's spirit of serving the people with heart and soul, form the most sublime wish and build the great faith in Jesus Christ, Sakyamuni, Lao Tzu, Muhammad, and Mao Zedong. Every Chanyuan celestial should read Chanyuan Corpus and Xiefeng Corpus thoroughly, know about the guide Xiefeng, and build the great faith in the guide Xiefeng. You can ask yourself who in this world can inherit and carry forward the wisdom of God, Buddha, celestial being, sages and saints in a comparatively systematic and complete manner. Who can build a systematic and complete and comprehensive theoretical system on the origin of the universe, the origin of life, the origin of mankind, the time and space of the universe, life and science, who can practically lead people away from the sea of tribulations? Who can make people sleep well, eat well, and play well, and both eliminate their fear, worry and anxiety over food, clothing, shelter, transportation, living, illness and death, and at the same time make sure they fully exhibit their personality and enjoy the pleasure of life? Who can create a beautiful environment where there is both unified will and pleasant feeling, and where there is no suppression, exploitation, bullying, and oppression? Who knows the secrets of the heavenly kingdom and leads people towards and ultimately into the heavenly kingdom? Certainly Xiefeng can do this. If you would not believe in such kind of a person, then may I ask what else we can believe in and who else we can believe in? Comparison can tell who is superior and who is inferior. You can make a comparison of all people in the history of mankind and all people of the present time. If any one of them can surpass Xiefeng in words and actions, then you can abandon the guide Xiefeng immediately. Faith is truth, love is life. Faith can accomplish everything. Small faith accomplishes small thing, great faith accomplishes great thing. Without faith one will not know what course to take and will accomplish nothing. With great faith, you can overcome all difficulties and hardships in life, you can light up the magical lamp in your heart and illuminate the road ahead, you can get rid of passivity, pessimism and form a positive and optimistic attitude, and you can pursue the sun and get away from darkness, and finally reach the soul mountain indomitably. We should build this cultural atmosphere, namely the great faith in the greatest Creator, the great faith in Jesus Christ, Buddha Sakyamuni, the immortal Lao Tzu, the Prophet Muhammad, and the great man Mao Zedong, and the great faith in the guide of Lifechanyuan Siafeng. This is the core of culture building of the second home.